Wes Walz. I'm Audra Martin. For the second straight game, the Minnesota Wild found themselves in a scoreless game heading into the third period. And for the second straight game, Devin Dubnyk blanks the opponent, and Jason Zucker provides all the offense for the Wild. They get the 1-0 win in Philly.
Pretty simple for the Wild. Devin, go stop the puck, and Jason, go put the puck in the net. That's the formula that's worked for the Minnesota Wild. And they were both outstanding tonight. Devin Dubnyk completely on top of his game, backed up a shutout performance against the Montreal Canadiens where he had 41 saves and picked up another shutout here tonight and was really made his position look really simple, and that's what he does when he's really on top of his game. And Jason Zucker, what can you say? 6 goals in a row, broke the record. I believe he was tied with Brian Rolston. And for me, the key to this game here tonight was the Minnesota Wild's the job they did against one of the top lines in the National Hockey League. The Philadelphia Flyers have a top line that's right behind the Stamkos line as far as the amount of points they've put up. And Matt Dumba and Jonas Brodin, best game I've seen them play defensively. They were awesome against the other team's top 3, and they needed it tonight.
Well, it all ends with a 1-0 win. Here's a look at your final stats. 32 shots turned away from Devin Dubnyk as he picks up his 26th career shutout. Another perfect night on the penalty kill for the Minnesota Wild. Still struggling to get things done on the power play. 0 for 3 tonight. We'll see if they can get that turned around. But again, Jason Zucker providing all the offense for the Minnesota Wild. Here's what Bruce Boudreau had to say about his offense, a.k.a. Jason Zucker.
I'd like somebody else to score a goal if it's okay, but as long as he keeps getting them and we keep winning, we're going good. But no, it's been a while since I've seen somebody get this many goals in a row for a team. So, but as long as he's feeling it and we get a little bit of success, that's good.
So now the Minnesota Wild return home to take on the Philadelphia Flyers yet again Tuesday night. Then they'll take on the defending Western Conference champion Nashville Predators on Thursday. And then they head out on the road again to take on the Washington Capitals. It doesn't happen very often where you have the home and home one right after another, especially with teams in the Eastern Conference. But here we are. We're going to face the Philadelphia Flyers just a few nights from now. And clearly the Minnesota Wild are going to know exactly what to expect.
Yeah, but and players look forward to the back-to-backs for sure, but I think the most important thing is the Wild are going to actually have a practice day, which doesn't happen very often anymore. The schedule was so goofy at the beginning of the year, playing 4 games in the first 15 days. You knew you were going to get pounded later, and the Wild are getting pounded right now. Just do not have a lot of time to practice, and I know Coach Boudreau and his staff are probably pretty excited. They'll be able to work on some team fundamental things, perhaps the power play, and get a lot of reps on breakouts and get guys feeling good with their hands and with the puck around in the offensive zone. But huge win for the Minnesota Wild here to come back and win these last 2 games after this had a chance, Audra, to really be a disastrous road trip the way it started. To come back and finish 500 on the road, which is always your goal, was very exciting and very important for the Minnesota Wild.
They certainly seem to have some momentum now. Hopefully they can keep the ball rolling on Tuesday night as they take on the Philadelphia Flyers yet again. For Wes Walz, I'm Audra Martin. Thanks for joining us tonight on Wild Breakaway.